the young and the restless spoilers. Nikki Newman sat alone in the grand study of the Newman ranch, staring out the window at the sprawling estate that symbolized decades of success and power. Despite the luxuries that surrounded her, she was restless. Newman Media was now a chapter of the past, and her sights were set on something much bigger, Chancellor Abbott. The chance to finally prove herself as a powerful force in her own right was within her grasp, and all she had to do was outmaneuver Billy Abbott. The thought of Billy's reckless leadership made her smirk. Taking him down will be easy, she thought. Unbeknownst to Nikki, she wasn't the only one with designs on Chancellor Abbott. Across town, in her sleek and modern office, Lily Winters was dealing with her own frustrations. Like Nikki, Lily had been promised the CEO position of Chancellor Abbott, but by none other than Victor Newman himself. Victor had assured her that Billy's days as CEO were numbered and that she would soon take his place. However, in Genoa City, promises are fragile things. Lily had worked hard to earn her place, maneuvering through the intricacies of corporate politics, fighting her way up from being seen as Billy's partner to someone with real leadership potential. Yet, in a world dominated by power players like the Newmans and Abbotts, nothing is ever that simple. She had placed her trust in Victor, believing that her efforts would be rewarded. But the winds of power had shifted. Word soon reached Lily that Victor, in a private conversation, had made another promise. This time, it wasn't her name that was destined to grace the CEO plaque at Chancellor Abbott. It was Nikki's. The betrayal stung deeper than Lily had anticipated. After everything she had done for Victor, after trusting him to uphold his end of the deal, she now realized she had been played. The realization hit her like a cold wave. Victor had never truly intended to keep his promise. He was prioritizing his wife, Nikki, over her, and it infuriated Lily. At first, Lily was tempted to confront Victor. She wanted to march into his office and demand an explanation, to unleash the rage that was simmering inside her. But then, in a rare moment of clarity, she stopped herself. Confronting Victor wouldn't achieve anything. He was a master manipulator, and any attempt to challenge him directly would be futile. He would twist my words and make me seem like the unreasonable one, she thought bitterly. No, direct confrontation wasn't the way. If she wanted her revenge, if she wanted to claim the power that was rightfully hers, she would have to be more strategic. And for that, she needed an ally, someone equally determined to topple Victor Newman from his throne. That's when she thought of Jack Abbott. Jack was no stranger to Victor's ruthless ways. The Newman-Abbott feud had lasted for decades, and Jack had suffered his own betrayals at Victor's hands. If anyone could understand Lily's need for vengeance, it would be Jack. But she also knew that Jack was cautious. He wasn't the type to jump into alliances without careful consideration. Lily dialed Jack's number and arranged a meeting, playing it cool as if she had nothing to lose. When they met, Jack listened carefully to Lily's pitch. She laid out the reasons why they should join forces to take down Victor and Nikki, emphasizing how their combined strength could overthrow the Newmans from their position of power. Jack, however, wasn't convinced so easily. He had seen Lily's rise through the corporate world and knew she wasn't exactly known for her loyalty. She was a survivor, a strategist who always looked out for her own interests first. In Jack's mind, Lily was a wild card, someone who could be useful today and a threat tomorrow. Still, the prospect of taking Victor down was tempting. Jack leaned back in his chair, his face thoughtful but unreadable. He knew aligning with Lily could be risky. She was driven, ambitious, and unpredictable, exactly the kind of person who might turn on him when it suited her. But for now, they shared a common enemy, and that was enough. All right, Jack said, his voice measured. We'll work together, but don't mistake this for a lasting alliance. This is a means to an end. If we achieve what we want, great. If not, we go our separate ways, no harm done. Lily smiled, knowing she had just secured a powerful ally. Jack may not trust her fully, but that didn't matter. What mattered was that she now had someone who could help her in her quest for revenge against Victor. Meanwhile, Victor Newman sat in his office, a glass of whiskey in hand, surveying the landscape of Genoa City as though it were his kingdom. In his mind, he was always 3 steps ahead of everyone else. The promises he made to both Nikki and Lily were nothing more than tools to manipulate the situation to his advantage. Nikki, his wife, was always going to be his priority.